The future can never be predicted, as peace can turn to war overnight. Everyone knows this and subtly prepares for the unknown somehow. This includes China, which is heavily investing annually in destructive missiles. But at the pinnacle of power, America, its rival, is not idle. In fact, they've got magic up their sleeves that you'd never imagine. Brace yourselves as we bring you the top 10 U.S. Air Force's most advanced weaponry that will blow your mind. Number 1. The Advanced Battle Management System, ABMS. One of the most impressive contributions of the U.S. Air Force to the Pentagon's Joint All-Domain Command and Control, JETC-2, is the Advanced Battle Management System, ABMS. The ABMS is a next-generation command and control system that stands as a new model for managing battle. The system integrates all of the U.S. Air Force's assets, including aircraft, ground systems, and satellites, and like an all-knowing figure, it can provide any data needed to help the Air Force make victorious battle choices. Picture a system that connects and sees all. Unlike any other system, the ABMS will allow the Air Force to share data and information in real-time scenarios, giving them a significant advantage in battle spaces. Take it from us. The ABMS has the potential to revolutionize the way the Air Force fights wars, and by integrating all of the Air Force's assets and data, ABMS will not only allow the Air Force to make better decisions, but will do so faster, making the adversaries no match for them. Well, as excited as we are to introduce you to this system, the ABMS is still under development, but is expected to be operational by the early 2030s. Currently, the Air Force is testing a number of different technologies that will be used in it, including cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. These technologies will enable ABMS to collect, process, and analyze data at such an unprecedented speed and scale that it would make warfare a whole new ballgame. Number 2. Next Generation Jammer, NGJ. This is a big stride in airborne electronic attacks for the United States. The Next Generation Jammer, NGJ, is a new but unique electronic warfare system designed to jam enemy radars and communications systems in line with its name. Electronic warfare threats are undoubtedly upgrading, and the NGJ is definitely what the season needs. It is a significant upgrade over the previous electronic warfare system used by the U.S. Air Force, the ANALQ-99. Let's explain this. It is more powerful, agile, and has a wider range of capabilities than the ANALQ-99. This means it can jam the enemy radars and communications systems at a wider range, making it more difficult for enemies to track and target U.S. aircraft. Let's talk about adaptability. The NGJ is also more adaptable than the ANALQ-99. What makes this possible is that it is software-defined, which means that it can be updated with new capabilities as the situation requires, so there can always be upgrades that adapt to new conditions and demands. With all this, enemies, raiders, and communication systems will always meet a formidable opponent when they try anything silly. From all that has been said, it is clear that the NGJ is becoming a critical component of the U.S. Air Force's electronic warfare strategy in recent times, helping to ensure that the Air Force can maintain its technological edge over its adversaries and continue to operate safely and effectively in the contested airspace. Number 3. The Stand-in Attack Weapon, SIAW. Suppose you have been introduced to the stand-in attack weapon before now. In that case, you will agree that this is one super advanced weapon of the U.S. Air Force and military. According to some military experts, this weapon is a response to the ever-growing threats from Russia and China, and get this response is not casual at all. The Stand-in Attack Weapon, SIAW, is an upgraded version of air-to-ground harm missiles designed to penetrate enemy air defenses. To be operational soon, this missile is at the top with its stealthiness and how good it is to stay undetected. The weapon can hide its signal very carefully while ensuring that its aircraft cannot be tracked down. It doesn't need signals from its targets to locate them, but generates its own in case the target is hidden or operating on a silent radio. How cool is that? With this ability to stay undetected, there are no arguments about how capable the SIAW is of penetrating enemy air defenses more easily and delivering a more devastating payload just before anyone could say jack. The SIAW is also more adaptable than the current missiles. It is software-defined, allowing it to stay ahead of the evolving threat posed by enemy air defenses. Number 4. The B-21 Raider. Meet the digital bomber, B-21 Raider, a stealth bomber designed to penetrate enemy air defenses and deliver strikes with so much precision. It is the first new bomber design for the U.S. Air Force in over 30 years and is said to form the backbone of the USA Power's future. It will herald a new era with enhanced capability and flexibility through upgraded data, sensors, and weapons integration. It is a significant upgrade over its U.S. Air Force fleet predecessors. It is more stealthy and maneuverable, and has a longer range than the B-2 Spirit and B-1 Lancer. The weapon takes its name from the historic Doolittle Raiders, the U.S. Air Force's well-known airmen who have registered their names in history as daring and quick, landing surprising attacks against Japan during World War II. Picture the B-21 at work, penetrating the enemy's air defenses that same way and delivering a more devastating attack. Looks cool, doesn't it? Here's a key takeaway. The B-21 Raider has perfect adaptability. Being software-defined, it can be updated with new capabilities as the occasion arises. This will allow it to stay ahead of the evolving game of warfare. Number 5. Long-Range Standoff Missile, LRSO. Now, when we talk about an advanced weapon capable of allowing bombers to penetrate heavily defended airspace, the Long-Range Standoff Missile takes center stage. This is a nuclear-armed cruise missile, stealthy and low-flying, that is designed to replace the ABMS BALCM. Simply put, this missile will break into air defenses that even its carriers cannot enter. It is still under development but is expected to enter service in the early 2030s. Now here's what makes this weapon interesting. The ABMS BALCM is nothing compared to the long-range standoff missile, as it has a longer range, is more maneuverable, and can carry a larger warhead. This means that the LRSO will be able to reach targets that are further away, evade enemy air defenses without breaking a sweat, and have more impactful hits. Like its fellow nuclear weapons, it is also software-defined, so think of the frequent updates it will get. Number 6. MQ-9. Reaper. Looking for the perfect long-range armed drone for surveillance and strike missions? You've got it. Think of the MQ-9 as an incredible asset for intelligence collection. You might ask what makes it so incredible. The answer is simple. The MQ-9 Reaper is equipped with various weapons, including Hellfire missiles and laser-guided bombs, making it capable of releasing coordinated strikes and reconnaissance, no matter how advanced, fleeting, or time-sensitive the target is. Indeed, the Reaper is a derivative of the MQ-1 Predator but is larger and more powerful. It has a wingspan of 66 feet and a length of 36 feet. And guess what? It can fly for up to 20 hours and has a range of over 1,100 miles. In addition, you will find a variety of sensors in the Reaper, including a synthetic aperture radar, an electro-optical/infrared camera, and a laser designator. These superpowers of the Reaper allows it to conduct surveillance and strike missions in all weather conditions. Operated by a crew of 2, the Reaper can carry a variety of weapons, including Hellfire missiles, laser-guided bombs, GBU-12 Paveway 2 bombs, and a 30mm cannon. Well, runaway enemies because this baby has been used in real-life combats in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya, and has been credited with killing thousands of enemy combatants, earning the title Killer Robot. This is certainly one weapon not to mess with, guys. Number 7. F-35 Lightning II, a 5th-generation fighter jet. This jet is considered the most advanced in the world, and without joking, it can survive in an advanced threat environment. Meet the F-35 Lightning II, the 5th-generation fighter jet. The jet has 3 main variants: the F-35A, which is a conventional take-off and landing (CTOL) aircraft, the F-35B, which is a short takeoff and vertical landing (STOVL) aircraft, and the F-35C, which is a carrier-based aircraft. Now, there is so much to love this jet for. You can call the F-35 stealthy because its shape and materials make it difficult for radar to detect. This allows the F-35 to penetrate enemy air defenses and strike targets without the enemies catching a glimpse. It is also highly maneuverable, can fly at high speeds and altitudes, and can make tight turns. Ultimately, the F-35 is a difficult target to shoot down, being a 9G-capable multi-role fighter that combines sensor fusion and a sharp awareness of its situation as an advantage. Note: don't mess with it. It has various advanced weapons, including air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and bombs. It can also carry a variety of electronic warfare and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) systems, making it a powerful and versatile aircraft designed to meet the challenges of the 21st century battlefield. Number 8. Tactical Ultra-Short Pulsed Laser, TUPL. Maybe you didn't know this, but laser weapons are becoming more dangerous by the day, and the Air Force is taking advantage of this. Recently, the Tactical Ultra-Short Pulsed Laser has become one of the best ways for the Air Force to utilize the power of laser weapons. This weapon uses ultra-short pulses of laser light to deliver a high-energy impact on its target. These pulses are so short that they can heat the target's surface to a very high temperature, causing it to vaporize or melt. The Tactical Ultra-Short Pulsed Laser can scotch the target, blind its sensors, and generate localized electronic interference to overload a threat's internal electronics. This it will do by emitting pulses of laser light that interfere with the target's signal processing. This is certainly a significant upgrade over current laser weapons, which typically use longer pulses of laser light. The TUPL's shorter pulses allow it to deliver a more concentrated amount of energy to the target, making it more effective at disabling or destroying enemy aircraft and other targets. The Tactical Ultra-Short Pulsed Laser is more versatile than its ancestors and can target a wider range of targets, including aircraft, drones, missiles, and even ground vehicles. Another cool thing about this weapon is that it can also be used to provide illumination for night operations or to disrupt enemy communications. Number 9. RQ-180. This is one of the coolest drones on the planet in the possession of the U.S. Air Force. Listen carefully as we explain why. The RQ-180 is an unmanned, high-altitude, long-endurance stealth drone designed for surveillance missions. Due to its qualities and uses, it is highly classified, and its exact capabilities are unknown. However, here's what we know. The RQ-180 is believed to be very stealthy, making it difficult for enemy radars to detect. This will allow the RQ-180 to fly in high altitudes over enemy territory undetected and gather intelligence. It is also believed to be able to fly for long periods, making it ideal for surveillance missions as it will allow the RQ-180 to gather intelligence over a wide area and for a long period. There are also whispers that it is a significant upgrade over its predecessors. No wonder it is highly classified. In the end, while the exact capabilities of the RQ-180 are unknown, the available information suggests that it is a powerful and versatile surveillance drone. Number 10. The Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept, HAWC. Brace yourself, for you are about to be introduced to a system that operates at hypersonic speeds, 5 times the speed of sound. The Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept is a scramjet-powered hypersonic air-launched cruise missile project of the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA. Being a kinetic energy weapon without an explosive warhead, the scramjet propels the missile at a speed greater than Mach 5, over 3,700 miles per hour. Permit us to say that this is a significant technological achievement and a major step forward in developing hypersonic weapons. The missile's speed and maneuverability will astound anyone, as it is very difficult to intercept. This is a potential game-changer in the future of warfare. Subscribe to Beyond Discovery and see you in the next episode.